What happens if you eat raw garlic every day, and what mistakes should you avoid? Garlic. One of nature's wonders, right? Eating garlic daily is not just about sprinkling a bit of flavor onto your favorite dishes, but it also packs a punch when it comes to health benefits. Now you might be nodding in agreement, thinking you've got this down pat because you pop a garlic supplement every morning. Well, hold on to your hats because we're about to dive into a common mistake that might be robbing you of those cherished garlic gains. First up, the big question. Are you taking garlic in supplement form? If the answer is yes, then we've got some news for you. You see, while it might seem convenient to pop a pill and call it a day, this method might not be giving you the full health benefits of garlic. When people opt for supplements over fresh garlic, they're often missing out on some of the potent healing properties this little bowl offers. Why is that, you ask? Well, it turns out that raw garlic has some magical qualities that you just can't get from a pill, powder, or capsule. The secret lies in the pungent smell of garlic, that strong aroma, which some of us love and others, not so much, comes from a compound that evaporates when garlic is dried, processed, or heated. Sadly, when that happens, many of the health benefits vanish along with it. Think about it this way. If you had a superhero in your kitchen with powers akin to penicillin, would you want to strip them of their cape? Probably not. And that's essentially what happens when you choose supplements over the real deal. Now, if the thought of chewing on a raw garlic clove sends shivers down your spine, don't fret. Just keep in mind that you're munching on a natural wonder that's been touted for its medicinal properties for ages. By the way, if you're finding this tidbit of information handy and you're all about enriching your knowledge, consider tuning into more content like this. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on the good stuff. Number 2. Gut bacteria. The gut, often referred to as our second brain, it plays a crucial role in our overall well-being. Now we've already chatted about the wonders of garlic, but what about that vast community of tiny little organisms residing in your belly? Yep, I'm talking about your gut bacteria. They play an important part, and here's why. So, on to our second point. Are you taking good care of your gut bacteria? It's essential to ask this because, in a way, they're like the tenants living in the apartment complex of your digestive system. And if you're constantly filling up on junk food, fast food, or any of those processed foods that taste oh so good but are oh so bad, you might be evicting the good tenants and inviting in some rowdy ones. You see, these unhealthy choices often lead to oxidative damage. Think of it like rust on a car. It weakens the structure over time. Similarly, your immune system takes a hit, making you more susceptible to unwelcome guests like bacteria and viruses. And let's be clear, while garlic is amazing, even it has its limits. It can't combat the constant barrage of toxins if you don't give your body a fighting chance. Now your gut acts like the security at the front gate, fending off potential threats. If you're not fueling it right, you're essentially leaving the gate wide open. But fret not, there are ways to boost that defense. One way is by treating your gut to some good bacteria, often referred to as probiotics. And where can you find these friendly microbes? In fermented foods. Foods like Greek yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, and kombucha are like VIP tickets for these beneficial bacteria. If fermented foods aren't your jam, probiotic supplements are also an option. Number 3. Have you ever thought about how you're preparing garlic? I mean, who doesn't love that punchy aroma and taste it adds to meals? Garlic is a surefire way to elevate many dishes. But while it's a fantastic flavor booster, if you're really looking to harness the full potential of garlic's health benefits, there's a catch. So here's the thing. Garlic contains a nifty active ingredient known as allicin. But, and this is a big but, allicin takes a hit when it's exposed to heat. Yup, cooking can actually destroy it. The magic of allicin is best experienced when garlic is in its raw, pristine state. So, a pro tip? Prepare your dish as you usually would and sprinkle some freshly minced or crushed garlic towards the end. If you're cooking, say, a pasta sauce or a stir-fry, just toss in that garlic during the last 5 to 10 minutes. It's a great way to get the taste and preserve some of that beneficial allicin. Number 4. Garlic on empty stomach. Have you ever tried eating garlic on an empty stomach? Now, before you raise an eyebrow, there's some fascinating science behind this. Research suggests that garlic is a powerhouse when it comes to combating inflammation and is packed with antioxidants. These antioxidants are especially beneficial for those battling certain intestinal issues or colon infections. When you consume a clove of garlic, it remains whole till it reaches your intestines. Here, in the alkaline environment, garlic breaks down, releasing, you guessed it, allicin. This is where garlic starts flexing its muscles. It acts as a bactericide, annihilates viruses, combats fungi, and even helps in getting rid of worms. So, if you've been battling stomach issues or acidity, giving garlic a try might be worth it. And remember, since garlic is gentle on the tummy, it's preferable to have it when your stomach is empty. It's nature's way of giving you a health boost, flavorful and free. Number 5. Pre-cut garlic. So you know that intense, unmistakable aroma that hits you when you crunch garlic? That's the glorious allicin at work. But here's the twist. As soon as that allicin starts breaking down, it becomes less potent. Along with this, garlic is a treasure trove of organic sulfur compounds and antioxidants, which are like little warriors for our heart health. The catch with pre-cut garlic is that once it's exposed to air, it starts to lose its potent smell and flavor quite rapidly. That's why if you're in for the genuine garlic experience, it's best to stick with whole cloves. And just a little pointer. Fresh ones have the edge over dried ones. Look for bulbs that are firm to the touch and stay away from those with buds peeking out. If you've got dry garlic, remember to stash it in a spot that's cool, dark, and has good ventilation. Think of it as garlic's chill-out zone. However, if you're leaning into garlic for its health gains, there's a different route, rather than munching on a whole clove. Though props to you if you can do that. Crushing or mashing fresh garlic is the way to go. Why? This action gives those wonderful sulfur compounds and antioxidants a better shot at being absorbed by our body. It's like unlocking the full potential of garlic. These compounds play a vital role in making our blood flow smoothly in both the heart and arteries. Plus, they're super helpful in cutting down on the baddies like triglycerides and LDL. Number 6. Garlic tea. Ever heard of garlic tea? Yup, it's a thing. It's as simple as letting garlic steep in boiling water and then straining out the garlic bits. But let's get something straight. While it might sound intriguing, there's a snag. Remember our friend allicin from earlier? The heat from boiling can mess with its benefits. So sipping on garlic tea might not deliver the same health punch as other garlic forms. And while we're on the subject, it's worth noting that the health hype around garlic tea might be a tad inflated. Many claims on the internet can be like whispers in a game of telephone, a little muddled and sometimes far from the truth. Some sites touting the benefits of garlic tea often point to studies on whole garlic, garlic oil, or extracts, not specifically on the tea. And don't even get me started on the combo of garlic, honey, and lemon. As of now, there isn't substantial research backing up the health claims of such a concoction. So while garlic tea might be a fun and flavorful drink, it's best to take its health claims with a grain of salt. Number 7. Garlic in pregnancy. When it comes to eating garlic during pregnancy, a little caution is the name of the game. Garlic in moderation, like the amounts commonly found in foods, is likely okay for expectant moms. But the exact safe amount is a bit hazy. One thing to be wary of is going overboard, especially with raw garlic or heavily garlic-flavored dishes. There's a belief that garlic can warm up your body, and in some traditional beliefs, excessive heat is linked to miscarriage risks. Moreover, the intensity of garlic cloves makes them a bit too powerful to be consumed in large amounts during pregnancy. And garlic supplements? It's a firm no-no during pregnancy due to their concentrated strength. Always best to err on the side of caution and consult with a healthcare professional if you're unsure. Number 8. Too much garlic? We've all heard the saying, too much of a good thing. Well, it applies to garlic too. Overindulging in garlic might just tip the scales, particularly when it comes to blood pressure. Loading up on garlic can cause a dip in blood pressure for a short period. And if you've ever felt a rush of warmth or discomfort in your tummy after a hefty garlic dish, you can thank its sulfur content. This can divert blood flow to the stomach and less to other parts of the body. But let's put things into perspective. Having garlic in moderate amounts typically doesn't create any significant issues for blood pressure. And while garlic has been hailed for its potential health benefits, don't bank on it to tackle specific problems. For instance, eating copious amounts of garlic won't necessarily shield you from Helicobacter, a stomach bacterium, or from common intestinal bacteria. And for sure, it's not a magic bullet against fungi. If you're grappling with stomach or intestinal issues, trust me, your best bet is to see a doctor. Number 9. Garlic enhances nutrition. Garlic is a versatile ingredient, but it doesn't play well with everyone. Traditionally, garlic has been a star player in dishes like fish soups, mollusks, and seafood delights like mussels marinara. Its aromatic profile shines through in these dishes. However, this doesn't mean it's a one-size-fits-all ingredient. For dishes like sauteed mushrooms, kidneys in stews, or certain pasta and rice sauces, garlic might not always be the first choice. Consider the palate and textures of the dish before indiscriminately adding garlic, and if you ever find yourself a tad too brave, adding garlic oil and chili peppers to your spaghetti, for instance, there's a trick to neutralize that garlicky aftertaste. Chew on some coffee beans or munch on fresh mint leaves post-meal. They act like a little breath refresh button. Number 10. Garlic as homeopathic medication. We all love adding garlic to our dishes for that extra punch of flavor, and who can resist the aroma of freshly sauteed garlic? But here's the catch. If you're under homeopathic treatment and you're trying to get the most out of those tiny white pills, you might want to lay off the garlic for a bit. Why, you ask? Well, there's been some buzz around studies indicating that both garlic and its cousin, the onion, might interfere with how your homeopathic medicines work. The thing is, when you take homeopathic meds, they start their magic right from the moment they hit your mouth. They're absorbed and get to work immediately. But for them to do their thing effectively, it's best if your mouth is free from any lingering strong tastes or smells, like the ones you get after munching on some garlic bread. So, next time you're on a homeopathic regimen and you're thinking of whipping up a garlicky stir-fry, maybe hold off until after your treatment. It's all about letting those remedies work their best for you. And hey, while we're chatting, big thanks for tuning in and being a part of this community. Your support means a lot. Catch you later.